Tom's saying, hey, William, you talk a lot about getting involved and taking action. Great advice. Do you see small town patriot groups becoming a thing? Yes, I do. That is the organized Defiance. We saw that. Look, Saturn Uranus happened in the 60s. We saw all these small groups of baby boomers on college campuses all become part of a major counterculture that they were fed up with they were fed up with the policies, their upbringing by their GI parents, etc. Right. And they started this movement. It was a massive, especially when the Vietnam draft was implemented. So we're going to see the same thing. So this will affect the big picture. People are already fed up. We're very close to hitting that critical mass moment. If we're not already there, something is going to trigger it. Look, I told you a number of gray rhinos would have happened. We've had a number of them, one just being the collapse of Kabul, right? The U.S. debacle in Kabul. Remember one thing, and this is important, you must keep this in mind, that, and I've talked about this, is that with America withdrawing from Afghanistan abruptly after 19 years, one big question being discussed throughout the strategic sphere by geopolitical think tanks and academics all over the place, including those people that watch CNN all day and think they know everything, is the question is being addressed now, is the fall in Afghanistan, the U.S. debacle and withdrawal from Afghanistan, the first domino of many to come in the eventual collapse of the world's global hegemon. And the reason they're asking this, and the reason I'm pointing this out, and the reason I brought this up a few weeks back, is because Afghanistan is considered the graveyard of empires. It's the graveyard of empires for the Roman Empire, for the British Empire, for the Chinese Empire, for the Indian Empire, every time, and including, as we know, most recently, the Soviet Empire, because the Soviet Union completely collapsed only 39 months and 11 days after withdrawing its military forces from Kabul in February 1989. It collapsed on December 24th, 1991. And that's a lot of things. That's something most people forget about. And this is all happening during the three planetary harbingers of revolution that are all culminating now as we go into the Pluto return. So yes, people are getting fed up. We're going to see gray rhinos eventually culminate into black swans, multiple. And that's why we got to take action. So it's a really great question, Tom. A couple questions.
If you'd like to join the next Ask Me Anything session for GTA members, go to gta.williamstickevers.com or click the link in the description for monthly AMA, twice monthly webinars with Q&A, access to the growing library of previous webinars, a collection of information and resources on today's most important topics, and a community of proactive like-minded people. Go to gta.williamstickevers.com to become a GTA member today.